Okay, I might play that. I might play that. Play day one with Game Pass. Game Pass is literally the best fucking thing in gaming. Here we go, baby.
Here we go. It is time, my friends. Here we go. 2, 1, 0.
Treyarch has been fucking cooking, baby. Let's do this. Oh. Dude, I hope fucking Xbox does so good with Call of Duty. I'm like, I have full faith in Xbox and Treyarch to revive Call of Duty right here. Oh, there's some zombies. That's NW.
Hello,
The Zap gun.
in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years.
I'm excited, bro. The monkey bomb, ray gun.
This means we're delivering a new level of.
I'm looking for everything in the background. These people fucking hide everything everywhere. The Wonderwaff, that is a cool ass design.
I know that the team are excited to give you a deep dive into our campaign and global innovations across the entire game.
Is that a new execution? Dude, Black Ops is the best part of Call of Duty. It's easily hands down the best of Call of Duty.
With Black Ops 6, we're taking players to a new but familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story
That's
builds
crazy
on
we've
real
never had a
history,
game in the
thrusting players
90s.
into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the US government, branding anyone who resists as traitors and forcing players to go rogue for the first time to fight the very machine that created them. The team has been
dude, this is gonna be
every
sick.
aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
The multiplayer looks just like Cold War, but just better. I heard about this. This is insane. Yeah, that's insane.
Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting.
Dude, round base is what I fucking want. That's the shit that I want.
No turning back now.
Campaign first day I'm playing it, hands down. First thing I'm gonna play.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to make Black Ops 6, we were focused on delivering missions so iconic that they stick in your memory long after. We're
Okay,
that action-packed
super cinematic.
feel to every step of the narrative.
Honestly, I'm fine with it. As long as the story's
We're
good,
giving
I'm
you more
Gucci.
variety, more dynamic moment-to-moment gameplay, and more options
WMD.
to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real. And it's all set against the backdrop of the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The US is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986 flashbacks in Black Ops 2.
Okay,
the aftermath
that's
of
cool.
which has left our heroes in dire circumstances.
Something you should see.
Dude, Adler is the best new character that they added in the new versions of Call of Duty. Adler is so fucking cool.
With veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our story.
Like, this is...
In this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio.
Rip my boy.
Protege is Troy Marshall, who's been making a name for himself.
This dude looks sick.
Marshall is a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless and brilliant, and helps manage their relationships within the agency. Woods' ability to operate in the
So
shadows
she's like
has
their
always been
Laz,
hugely
or
valuable to
whatever the
the
fuck
CIA,
that one
whether
lady's
they
name
want to
is
admit it or
in
not.
New Modern
And
Warfare.
Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on.
Okay, okay. This is so
Without
interesting.
Any of their usual resources. They have to build their own team, recruiting two exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius,
Okay.
and Savati Dumas, a mysterious assassin.
Okay.
With the end of the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return of notorious operative Russell Adler, who'd gone missing for months, a former ally may have become a new enemy.
For the Black Ops single-player campaign, we prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each
Okay.
crafted
This
from
is
the
so
ground up.
fucking cool.
One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim
Dude,
to
this
take
is gonna
players
be
all
this
over
can
the
be one
world
of the
and
best Call
immerse
of
them in
Duties.
vastly different experiences. Within these
God.
missions, we
And
want
I
the
don't think they're gonna
gameplay to
drop the
unfold
ball.
in multiple ways, giving
I have
players the
full
freedom
faith
to
in
navigate through them as they see fit.
Treyarch.
Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think you'll want to replay levels to see them all.
Fuck yeah, I do. Bro, you're getting lit up though, dog.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player. So whether they choose to go in guns blazing
I hate those riot shield fuckers.
or take a stealthier approach,
Line them up right, you can take them both out with one shot. Nice and quiet.
Good night.
we've continued to push on what's possible
Dude,
in
this
terms of
is-
how our enemy combatants behave.
I'm actually so
Our
pumped
enemies
for
will be
Call of Duty.
relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet.
Dude,
We've
Treyarch
created certain
is
missions
and
where we give you
Raven
a
are
high-level objective
cooking
and a variety of ways
when
to
it
approach
comes
that
to this
objective.
campaign. That looks like fucking
One mission in
Vorkuta.
particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the
Okay.
largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! They know we're coming!
Dude, this is so cool. This already looks 1,000 times better than whatever the fuck Modern Warfare 3 was.
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling contrast in look and feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in Southern Europe.
Yeah.
It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is totally unexpected. And another one of our missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
Oh, so it is Vorkuta. That is 100%
We are
Vorkuta.
excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap,
Okay.
Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife,
A homing knife?
Disruptor,
C4. Grenades.
The campaign is
Dude, the
grounded
Cerberus
within an
logo is
expanded campaign hub
fucking
called the Safe House.
sick.
You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War. But this time, we wanted to think a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside.
That's fucking
What's
sick.
most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the safe house and
Yeah.
will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past.
This
The
is
team
sick.
Is also bringing back the evidence board, which is
I
still
actually
the
love the
centerpiece of
evidence
Safe House
board.
experience, but with brand new upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper
Okay.
insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Okay, the attacker comes in. I'll go. 3, 2, 1, go!
That's how they record those?
sick.
Yeah, that is sick.
I think we got it.
With Black Ops 6,
I want to
our
learn
goal is
more
to
about
create a
this. I
more
am so
connected
intrigued about
experience
this.
that keeps players immersed across every single mode.
Sliding's coming
We pushed
back.
ourselves at every corner
That
to
homing
innovate
knife
and
is going to be a
craft
bitch.
the most signature Black Ops experience for our players.
I love how arcadey it
Movement
looks.
has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire game. For the first time ever, players can
Yes,
sprint in
okay.
any direction and move like a true Black Ops action hero with an entirely new global system we call Omni Movement.
This is honestly
This unlocks the
insane.
ability
This
to
is
move like
such a
never
good thing
before
for Call of
and
Duty.
seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide and our
Dude, that guy got
enhanced supine
like-
prone in full 360 degree
The new
range of
prone is insane.
From the beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct? And then instantly it opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you could slide in
Yeah.
any direction, which then led to all the
Oh
on-the-ground
my
movement and
God.
everything else chaining together.
I've never been so excited for like new movement in Call of Duty, but like this is actually insane.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game. whether
This
it's campaign,
changes
MP, or not.
everything.
We truly believe that once you experience Omni movement, there's no going back.
Fucking Treyarch just pulling out all the stops. They're like, hey, you want new movement? Boom, completely changed all of the
We also have
movement.
what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're
Okay.
broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings will allow for fine-tuning. Intelligent movement really started with this idea that we want all players to focus on what they want
Okay.
to do and not how to do it.
I like that. Okay.
We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6. We looked at other genres like racing games, where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking, and we really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup.
This is insane.
Hit zones are regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions, so now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke death animation depending on that location that they were
Thank God. I am tired of the whole.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices. A great example that really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate in the direction that you're rounding.
That's
that
way better than just
Since it's
old
dynamic,
Call of Duty
it'll be a bit
leaning.
more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner.
That is going to change
We're constantly
everything.
looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
Yeah, you guys are fucking killing it with the movement. Oh my God.
Take cover!
I'm excited to
team
play
is
as the new
super
guy.
thrilled to show
I'm
you guys
excited to
the
see the new
characters that we've
character.
done. Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives.
Okay, that's
Our
cool.
faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was
I've seen
captured in
that
the
when they do
process,
the
every emotional, impactful moment, true to
like when they
actual
put the when they did the
Make sure
Snoop Dogg and like the
have special
21
attention
Savage,
to
they
the
put them in that,
keyholes, make
which
sure
I
that
saw.
they're just freshly cut. There's dirt in between their nails, the oils in their palms.
Dude, that looks
as they're
nice.
Sweaty and running through situations that they're in. We're paying attention to every detail.
We just got a little look at a zombie.
The thing that I'm most excited
Dude,
about
I'm gonna
is
be
the number of
playing
new weapons
everything
from
on
the
this
era that
gun,
we've added,
on
which
this
includes
gun,
many
on this
that are
game.
brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are
M16,
rogue operators,
flash
and they operate
grenades.
outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and it allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to deliver dozens of unique attachments for every gun, and this allows the players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can imagine, all while maintaining the feel.
My
and
neighbor just
tone
died in
of
this
the
game
era.
and he's screaming above me.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We find real-world reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
Dude, this is gonna be insane. The HUD. Okay, I'm interested in this.
It's all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget,
I love everything about the HUD.
Black Ops
It's
6 HUD
small.
combines some of our best designs in a
Oh, when you
clean,
get a kill, you get movement speed. You get upped on everything.
players will be able to change their HUD in dramatic ways to suit their needs.
Oh.
For instance, streamers can choose a layout optimized for their setup, or maybe you want your HUD centered so you don't have to look away.
Oh.
Want to play hardcore anywhere, or finally put the minimap in the bottom left? Those are options as well.
You can
Not
do
only
that?
does the HUD give players important status, it connects them to the world and helps them feel rewarded for being awesome. As players track that elusive challenge or target their next level unlock, Black Ops 6 delivers an end-to-end
Can you change the HUD in zombies too?
into combat and back, where player progress and achievement are celebrated.
Okay, it
in
looks
a
like the
big way.
attachments are the same. Womp womp. I love the new look of it though. I love how vibrant but yet dull in color it looks. I love the mix of it. Please bring
Early
back
on in Black Ops
classic.
6's development, we set a
Please.
goal to make leveling and XP matter more than ever. Looking back
Good.
through the Call of Duty and Black Ops catalog, there's a lot of love, both internally at Treyarch and that we see in our community, for how we used to handle prestige.
Yes, dude.
Traditional prestige
Fuck
is
yes.
back in Call of Duty
Yes.
with Black Ops 6. We've pulled
And that's
the
how it
best of the
should be.
best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and more rewarding.
Dude,
than
I'm gonna
ever.
be going mass
Players who reach
prestige
max
in
player level
fucking
will have the
multiplayer
choice
and
to
zombies.
enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and
Yes.
go through the leveling journey again.
Yes.
Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status.
Look at all the
Players who make
fucking-
it through prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into prestige master
And
with
rank up to
1,000
1,000.
additional levels to climb through.
And that's, dude, I want that Cerberus. I want that fucking Cerberus.
Enough to make it all the way to the end. The full
Please have
prestige
zombies
system
and
is available
multiplayers
on
be
day
different.
1 in Black Ops 6.
Please have them be different. I want to rank up master prestige in zombies, and then I want to do it in multiplayer. I know, touch grass, right? Okay, we're getting into multiplayer.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year.
Okay.
For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature
That
Black
map
Ops
looks fun.
multiplayer experience.
That one
We
looks
focused
like a
on supporting
bitch.
3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter.
That one's
intel.
sick.
And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win, or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And
Okay.
of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode.
I know,
which
I'm
we're
so happy
to
theater
announce
mode is
returning
back.
with Black Ops 6. Now I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
Yes. What are the maps?
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP maps.
All new?
12 core 6v6 and 4 strike maps. which can be
Strike
played as
Team is
6v6
coming
or
back?
2v2. What do players like? What do we know that they want? So we're back
This
to
is
our classic
fucking
3-lane
awesome.
maps.
Yes.
We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium size, like better for hardcore
Perfect.
pacing. Keep the action flowing, but still
Perfect.
have meaningful decisions.
I
for
think
the player
large
to
maps
make.
suck.
The maps have their own
I
stories,
hate large maps.
And we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those
Oh.
locations through the multiplayer lens.
So right after you beat the campaign, it goes straight into the multiplayer.
We've covered a lot today.
My boy Kevin
leave
Drew,
you without
baby.
giving you just one more
Gobblegums. There's gobblegums right on the table. Oh my god, I think it's a set crew.
Round-based zombies.
Zombies and the
Picking up
perks.
the Dark Aether storyline where we left.
There's a Black Ops
We're
3
excited
magazine.
to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new
I've
to
never
zombies,
been so
it's
excited.
our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover. The legacy of zombies is incredibly important to Treyarch, and we are so proud
You
of
guys
what the
better
mode is
do it
bringing to
good.
players
You
in Black Ops
have to
6.
do it good.
As you've heard today, the
Classic
innovations in
perks,
movement systems
no
will
loadouts.
also be coming to zombies. Plus, there are many additional
Perfect.
zombie-specific features, both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies.
Dude, the
Be on
gobblegums
lookout
right
for
there.
More intel coming later this year.
Steph interviewed AB Mark.
That's all you're gonna leave us? We can go back and re-look at it.
Of multiplayer here today, so make sure to mark your calendars for our worldwide multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on
It's
August
28th. Call of Duty
Make
Next
sure
is
to stay
back.
tuned for details and watch your favorite streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself.
I'm gonna
sharing
be
so much
streaming
more
that
about
so
Black Ops
much.
6 in the coming months and look forward to seeing your reactions and your feedback from our open beta coming up this fall and into launch. And it's not just about launch, because the team is already focused on delivering a ton of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about. Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet?
Too bad I don't
Our
care.
goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To
You
do
might
that, we
do it, too.
deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly asked how something could be better. In some cases, that led us to huge innovations.
how
like
we're going
Omni
back to
movement, where we're now
Vorkuta.
allowing players to move how real people and operators move. In other cases, it led us back to some of our classic systems like Prestige, then taking that classic system through the ringer and making updates and improvements. Across our weapons, gear, operators, maps, and more, a huge push has been to hit the highest visual and audio fidelity possible. The campaign tells an all-new Black Ops story where you're forced to
I'm
go
so
rogue and are
excited
being
for this
hunted by
game.
the teams that trained you. On
I
top
am
of that,
so
the team is
excited.
really focused on mission and engagement variety. Multiplayer is a key ingredient in the DNA of Black Ops, and hopefully, in this sneak peek, it was clear that every single part of the MP game loop will be improved and better than ever. From movement, to shooting, to footsteps, to engagement systems.
Dude, this is
to
gonna be
death.
so much
And
fun.
last but definitely not least, the triumphant return
Of
round-based
zombies. Look at that map, dude.
There is so much more to share across all 3 game modes before the game officially launches on October 25th.
Oh.
On behalf of the entire team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
I can't either. Oh, here we go. Vault Edition. You get Brutus. Yep, we already saw this. Adler Park, Brutus, Klaus. Those weapon. Okay. And Gobblegum. They showed it. They showed the Gobblegum.